That'll be interesting. I would lean towards Burns, but sometimes Wonderboy can puzzle people, and I could see that being the case in this one because Burns' wrestling is not overwhelmingly good, and I could see him kind of being kept at a distance by Wonderboy.
Burns is great, but man, Wonderboy is otherworldly. I cornered Jeff in that fight. I didn't know how good Wonderboy was because I know how good Jeff is, and just every level, every stance, every strike, kicks and punches. Wonderboy had an instant answer. As soon as that striking range came to be, he was on it with something different. I think Wonderboy actually takes that fight pretty easy. I hope Wonderboy fights for the belt after that fight, and I think he gives Usman some trouble.
Man, Thompson just never disappoints me. That guy's so impressive. His striking's amazing. His movement, the way that he picked apart Jeff Neal and really pitched a shutout against him was very impressive. I got to go Thompson. I mean, he's not an easy guy to take down, especially with his in and out movement, side to side. He's very elusive. I think Burns' best shot at it is to get him down and submit him. I just don't see that happening. I think Thompson lands more strikes, picks him apart, wins by decision.
Oh, man. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. He's getting old, but Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, like when he's fighting someone shorter than him and he's fighting someone that's kind of flat-footed, you've seen him just absolutely maul everyone. He's not an easy guy to beat. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson for me is like the best kickboxer in the UFC. So if Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, and he has great takedown defense, if Stephen Wonderboy Thompson does what he does and he finds his range early in that fight, I think it's going to be a really, really, really tough fight for Gilbert Burns. I'm not really sure why Burns decided to take that fight. I just think it was the biggest name, the biggest opportunity that came up, and he wants to get back at the title, but I don't think Stephen Thompson is the way to do it. I have Thompson in that fight.
Yeah, I want to go Gilbert Burns, man. I think he's going to put the pressure on him. I think he's just bigger, stronger. Wonderboy, of course, is flashy and has excellent striking. A big fan of his as well, but I'm going to go Gilbert Burns.
Oh, I'm cheering for Wonderboy. Yeah, you ask me the questions like I'm kind of responding like a fan. I'm like, oh, cheer for first of all, I always favor the strikers anyway, but I really like Wonderboy style. I've been following him for years, and hopefully I'll be able to fight him one day too. So I really want him to win and do well in his career. I can see him getting a finish against Burns. Obviously with strikers, you can get anything, but I think Burns would have to pressure him a lot and leave himself open a lot coming in. And that's going to give Wonderboy a lot of opportunities to strike, to jump backward and clip him and stuff, but also to lunge in and to lunge out. I think you're going to see a situation where Burns is a little hesitant to get into the range, and Wonderboy's going to use that hesitancy to build up his attacks or to just disengage and make him work for it. So I think I see Wonderboy getting it.
Ooh. Stephen Thompson just moves too much and cuts angles too well. And throws you don't even expect him to be able to throw a strike or a kick or wherever he's at, but he can do it. The dude can stand on your toes and still kick you in the head with the other leg. So, man, I'm taking Stephen Thompson against probably everybody in the welterweight division.
With that original flow, head kicks with the pros, picks up the fights or anything in the mix. Getting closer to the heart of the flame, bringing conversations with heavy hitting names. You feel the love of the game.